Hello, I'm Lovely from XC number 11, and before I start anything regarding this podcast, I wanted to give a disclaimer to Miss Stella that this case, I planned it like a few weeks ago to talk about this case, but apparently there has been a lot of updates regarding this case, so the scripts might be a little off because it is different to the information that I have now. The main point is still going to be the same, the structure will be the same, but there might be like certain opinions, certain chronology, stories that may be different because we have more information now than I used to have when I was making the script. So I hope you understand that, and let's start the video. Hello everyone, it's Lovely. Hello everyone, it's Lovely, and I'm so glad to have you guys here on my first podcast episode. In this podcast, I'll be talking about the most viral and hot topic videos of the month, as well as giving my opinion on them. Now, as you can probably tell from the title, today we'll be talking about the recent TikTok controversy that has been spiraling around a well-known TikTok influencer who allegedly scammed multiple customers through his pet selling business online. Many people, especially the Indonesian TikTok community, have been talking about this scandal non-stop, so that's why I'm going to be talking about this in this episode. Okay, so let's just go straight into the chronology and what basically happened. So the first information that we got regarding this topic at all, like the first thing ever that everyone saw on the internet, was this video of this woman. She's basically a beauty influencer by the name of Joy Margarita. She has over 25,000 followers on TikTok. She's basically a small influencer. She went on to make this video right here.
Buat lo yang lagi mau nyari anjing, gue saranin kalian jangan beli di influencer.
She started with these words, and I quote, "If you guys want to buy a dog, a pet dog, I recommend you guys not buy it from an influencer because I just got scammed," end quote. That's basically what she said on the first seconds of the video. That was basically what we have for now because the original video got taken down. But basically in this video, also the chronology. So this woman, Joy, she looks around her TikTok and she's a dog lover. She has a dog already. She saw this influencer. He was promoting his dog business. Okay, he always does it every few weeks. He gets a dog and he holds it like this. And he goes, "This dog is this breed and he blah blah blah. Like if you want to buy it, DM me, blah blah blah." And that's basically what he did for a living. And this girl saw that video and she saw this puppy breed dog thing that she liked. She wanted it, and I think she saw it before somewhere else, so she wanted this dog. It's called Alaskan Mamute, something like that. I don't really remember. I'm not good at dogs. I don't even have any pets. I'll put the corrections here if needed. But basically, she wanted a giant Alaskan Mamute dog. But the thing is, she didn't really ask if it was a giant or not. She just screenshotted the video. She WhatsApped him and asked, "How do I buy this one? I want this one." And then basically said, "Well, I'll sell this to you for 28 million rupiah." And then she was like, "Seal the deal. I want that. I want a giant." But basically the seller never actually said that it was giant because we'll get to that later. But basically she got the dog sent to her and she's like, "I have a feeling this isn't a giant." I don't know how, but she knows the supplier or the breeder of the influencer. Oh, by the way, his name is Koko Guguk. I forgot to tell you. Koko Guguk, he has a breeder. It's basically a supplier for dogs. It's also called a kennel. Now, this supplier is who basically sends the dogs to Koko Guguk for him to resell, for him to promote and sell. Joy, I don't know how she knew, but she knew the breeder, but she knew that Koko Guguk buys his dogs from this breeder, right? So she goes on and asks. She basically takes a picture of the dog, right? She goes, "Is this the giant Alaskan Mamute?" And then the breeder goes, no, that's not a giant. That's an Alaskan Mamute for sure, but that's not a giant. And also, apparently, the breeder sold it for like 14 million rupiah, which is half the price she bought it for. So because of this, she feels scammed because what she ordered was not what she got. And she felt scammed and she went on TikTok to complain, to like speak up about how this influencer scammed her and that people shouldn't buy from this influencer. And a lot of people were starting to go on her side because of course the other side wasn't there yet. People started supporting her and there were also people that started making parody videos regarding the scandal. Because this has been blowing up, right? Guguk, I don't even know his legal name. He saw this and a lot of people started commenting on his page as well. They're like, we need a clarification, we need an apology from you. Like, what are you gonna say about this controversy? So he basically posted this video.
Bahas yang giant dong kok, bahas yang giant dong kok. Oke, karena masih banyak yang belum paham soal giant malamute, sini gue jelasin.
And in this video, it's like 3 minutes long, so I'm going to sum up what he said. So apparently, what he said was there's 3 types of Alaskan Mamutes. There's the Chinese one, there's the European one, and a Thai one from Thailand. Guguk said that he only sells the Thai one, the one from Thailand. And he goes on to say that these 3 Alaskan Mamutes, they're different. Just because they come from different places, they're actually completely different. In size, in specifications, they're different. I saw the Thailand one. I think that she thought I sold the other ones that are actually a bit bigger, and she never said anything about it. She never said that she wanted the giant one, the Chinese one. Okay, so basically the giant Alaskan Mamute is a Chinese one. Like, it's really big. It's like this big compared to a human. So he was like, I think what Joy had in mind was this Chinese Alaskan Mamute, but I didn't know because all she said was that she wanted the dog in my video. And he also mentioned that apparently Joy already contacted the breeder before she sealed the deal. She already asked about the dog, and apparently, allegedly, by Guguk, he said that the breeder had already told her that it's not a giant, but she still bought it from Guguk. That's what he said. So basically, he goes on to say that it's not his fault that she didn't specify anything. She didn't, find more information about this breed and which breed she specifically wanted. She didn't even send a picture. So of course, Guguk just sent her what she replied to, because she sent a screenshot of the dog and she said, I want this. So Guguk sent this. And she expected the Chinese version. But what Guguk had was the Thai version. And the Thai version is not giant. And so he basically said that it's probably just a misunderstanding. But I tried to reach out to Joy about this. And, I wanted to resolve this issue. But Joy did not respond. She blocked me on WhatsApp. She didn't respond to my DMs. So I guess she doesn't really want to resolve this nicely, does she? That's literally what he said. But I mean, I get him. I get him for being frustrated, I guess. He has a good reason. But then basically, it was silence for a few weeks. But just yesterday, that's why I gave this disclaimer. Just yesterday, Joy and Guguk, they both posted a video basically saying that they have resolved this issue. And they shook hands. And they mentioned in the video that, guys, the issue is over. Okay, it's been resolved. We don't have any beef between us anymore. It's done. But the thing is, up until now, they still haven't really mentioned how they resolved it, whether or not she returned the dog, whether or not he gave her a refund. It's not mentioned in neither of the posts. There's 2 posts, but they all just said guys, the scandal is over, we resolved it, but they didn't say how or why. But I guess they just wanted to talk about it privately. They didn't want it to be known by the public. It's private matter, and I completely understand them for that. Before the video was posted, there were mixed emotions, okay? There are people supporting Guguk, there were people supporting Joy Margarita, and there were people who were I think both of them are not in the right. Ever since Guguk posted the clarification video, more people were on his side, especially this being proven by Joy Margarita deleting her video on the complaint, because I think a lot of people bashed her for it in the comments ever since there was a clarification video from Guguk. Basically, as of yesterday, when I checked, people were having mixed reactions and emotions. But I think ever since they posted the clarification video, them shaking hands, the comments were just full of, how did you guys resolve it? Well, half of it was people saying, how? What happened? What did you guys do? How did you resolve this issue? Did you return the dog? But half of it was also oh, I'm so glad you guys decided to resolve this peacefully. That's very wise of you guys. And yeah, that was the public's view on this. But personally, for me, I feel I'm siding more on like Koko Guguk's side because he actually gave like multiple reasons and like information that is like verified. I was convinced when I watched this video. He had like a lot of reasons, and he was also like willing to, you know, to resolve this issue between him and Joy Margarita. But yeah, I think it's really wise of them to instead just talk it through privately and like solve it privately without having to take any legal actions whatsoever either. But so yeah, that was everything that we know as of now regarding the scandal, the Koko Guguk scandal. Basically the influencer who was allegedly scamming people online. So what are your thoughts on this? Leave it in the comments, and also stay tuned for my next podcast episodes. It's been amazing to be able to talk about this with you guys, and I hope we can do it again. So that was all for Chat with Lovely episode 1 regarding the TikTok controversy on the Indonesian TikTok, and I will see you guys next time on the same podcast. Bye bye.